All right, let's show why relative pitch is way better than fixed pitch. So first of all, fixed pitch means we read this as notes, not as scale degrees. There's no context. We just go, okay, that's D. No matter what song it is, what key it is, it's just D. What's that? That's just B. Doesn't. The problem with this, there's a few problems with this. One of them is the ability to recognize notes as notes. Like, if you couldn't see this, all you could do is hear it, and you had no context to help you, no other notes that you knew what they were. Just somebody randomly plays you a note. Can you tell it's a D? Now if you knew that was a D, through relative pitch, you could figure out that that was a B. But if that was the first note you heard, could you tell it was a B? Well, what are the chances? 1 in 10,000 people, 0.01% of people have perfect pitch or absolute pitch. That means not relative pitch. Not by hearing something and using that to guess or to know what the next thing is. We just know with no context. 1 in 10,000 people have it, and nobody outside of early childhood, maybe as old as 8 or 9, but no adults, no teenagers have ever learned to do this. It's as if part of our brain that could do this just gets rewired for other things, and then we can't. But it's not a big deal because that's not what music is about. It's not about knowing that that is D outside of a context. Music is contextual, and I will show you. So this one, seemingly, the way we're supposed to read it, goes D, B, B, D, E, A. Right? Sounds right. But what happens if it's like doing a dance step in a whole different part of the floor. Shouldn't require a different set of directions. Let's go to B flat major. So now our notes are, that is an F, D, D, F, G, C. It's a whole different set of notes. So recognizing the notes isn't really what the song is about, because we just recognize the song without there being the same notes. So 1, we can't recognize notes. 2, we have no hope to recognize notes. 3, the song isn't defined by the notes. Otherwise, how could we hear the same song with completely different notes? Doesn't make any sense. Right? So we can do it one more time. We can do it 12 times total. Let's go to C major. Now, the first note is G, then E, E, G, A, D. Why does that continue to sound? Because relative pitch is what defines music. So that takes us to hook pad, if we can find it. Come on. Oh, it's right here. Okay, now this originally is in the key of F, but watch, if I just go D, do you see anything changing? What's changing are these little letters here and there that are just hints until we really know how to play with relative pitch. Really, we should just see the key and the numbers and the colors, and they don't change, and neither does the song. Here it is in the key of D. So what we can do, what we can learn, what we're already able to do, if we couldn't do this at all, we wouldn't like music. And we can learn to do this really really proficiently and professionally, starting late in life. It doesn't matter. We're reading this as 3, 3, 5, 6, 2. And we can relate that to other songs, right? Once you learn what 3, 5, 6, 2 sounds like, that helps you recognize those same numbers in other songs, the way that you can never do with letters because you can't recognize them in the first place. So let's go to the original key, F. It's still 3, 3, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 7, 5, 6, 7, 5, 4, 3, and it'll still be that. It's like doing a dance step somewhere else. All the letters change, where it is on the piano changes. You would move your guitar shape, if I can find that. I can, it's just right here. You just move these guitar shapes, but they stay the same. It's a lot easier on guitar. And you start to really recognize what these notes in the context of the keys sound like. You know, I can say, what is, let me see if there's one here that I want to do. What's a 3 to a 6? That's basically a fourth. And we can anchor that in, you can anchor it here, but an easier one would be like, for old acquaintance, or amazing grace. So we definitely have the ability to learn these sounds. And the more we practice songs using the numbers, the more we don't even need anchors like this. They just become something that we can guess. And when we go over here and we go from a 1 to a 3, we're not surprised by what it sounds like. We're doing it with total intentionality because we know those sounds and we know what they sound like on our instrument. Alrighty, we'll leave it there. Bye.